So treasure hunting's a big pain in the ass, I'll be honest. It's dangerous, it's glitchy, and it's just downright boring at times. However, if done right and done for long enough, treasure hunting can be one of the more rewarding gameplay loops of Northwind. For the newbies, I'm going to give a brief overview of what treasure hunting is, and then I'm going to give you all advice on doing it safely. How not to get killed every time. Before we begin though, I want you all to screenshot this map. This is a map of Northwind's territories pre-update 8. That was 2 updates ago. So it's a tad outdated, but most of the spawns and locations are accurate. So let's get to it. Every server has a treasure hunt board on the front wall of the James Bay Bank. This board will have 1, 2, or 3 treasure hunt quests on it, depending on the size of the server. Servers with like 30 to 40 players will have 3 quests. Servers with 20 or so will have 2 quests. And the smaller servers like 5, will only have 1 quest on it. As soon as you open the treasure board UI, you will get a little treasure hunt contract in your inventory for every treasure hunt that is on the board. These little contracts will tell you which territory to search in order to find the treasure chests, which is why I provided you with that map earlier. The map outlines each territory. Now these chests can either be in the territory stated on the contract or near the territory stated on the contract. I think it's pretty self-explanatory what in versus near means in relation to these areas. For example, if you have a contract stating that the chest is in Moose Valley, you only search Moose Valley. But if it says the thing is near Moose Valley, you have to search the surrounding area. Don't worry though, there are little in-game titles just above your health bar that tell you which territory you're in. So these treasure chest contracts will also tell you one more thing. They will tell you if the chest has been found, dug up and in the process of being transported to James Bay. If this is the case on your treasure chest, then your best bet is to, try to intercept the guy bringing it back, mid-transfer, kill the guy and take the chest for yourself. So long as he doesn't reach the physical safe zone border, the chest can register at anyone who picks it up. But once he gets inside the safe zone with the treasure chest, it's registered to him and you can't pick it up. So make sure you take him out before he gets to the safe zone. Alright, so you've got your contract and you've got your designated location. Go there. Go to the territory stated. You're looking for a little wooden spike in the ground like this. Once you find that spike, take your shovel out and dig all around it. The treasure chests are usually no more than 3 bodies widths from the spike. In any direction, that is. When you dig though, do make sure that you dig all the way until you see dirt. It's usually 2, digging swipes down. If you don't see the dirt, you've not dug deep enough. So treasure chests operate exactly like crates. Once you dig one out, you hold R on it to pick it up. You'll need to carry it back to the safe zone and drop it at the treasure board. You'll then need to open the treasure board and hold E on the treasure quest you completed to turn in the chest. So for completing these quests, you'll be rewarded £100 each. You'll be rewarded whatever the contents of the chest is, which is where you get all the valuable items from treasure chests. And you'll be rewarded a set amount of XP, which goes towards these tier unlocks, and each tier unlocks an additional 50 inventory space for your bank. Like I just said, as a reward, these chests will give you their contents as well as the XP. So the contents can be something as lame as like 25 pounds, 50 pounds, or it can be one of these special treasure chest exclusive weapons. There's a bunch of them currently. As of this update, there's the battle axe, was just a reskin double-bladed tomahawk. It can be thrown and everything. There's like a little glaive, which is just a small sword. A big glaive, which is a bigger sword. I've never gotten either of those. Then there's the actual back sword. The back sword is just a reskin cutlass, same damage, same swing time, everything's the same on it. And then there's the, famous Giselle rifle. That's a very rare chest drop. So that's the basics. What I didn't cover is how to protect yourself from all the other people who want the chests, how to more effectively get the chests yourself, and how to ensure your survival when returning with them. So this process starts out before you even join the game. We're talking about the server you choose to treasure hunt in. Now this is very important. This may be the most important step you take. Now, you'll notice early in the video, I mentioned how the 40-player servers and the big fucking servers, they have 3 treasure quests going at a time, and the small ones only have 1. You may be thinking after watching this video, oh, whoop-de-fucking-do, this big server has 3 quests at a time, surely these 40 people won't all go for the exact same one I'm going for. So obviously, oh, the 40-player server must be the one that I choose. No, that is wrong. Do not go for the massive server. I take 1 quest with 5 players in a server any day over 3 quests with 40. Because yeah, sure, there is 3 quests in that server. And yeah, sure, more people are going to go for the other chests and they're all going to pile on your 1. But you're still going to run into 39 other people. You have this chance to run into all these other people. And you don't have that in a 5-player server. You have a chance to run into a couple people, sure. Probably a couple people are in that server treasure hunting just like you. But they're not in massive swarms. They're not in raid parties. They're not in groups. They're 1 or 2 at a time. Manageable numbers. Numbers you can take. Numbers you can hide from. So the first big thing is choosing the small server you can find. However, there is one exception to this rule. The only small servers you never want to join when treasure hunting are the small servers with multiple HBC in them. HBC will do this thing where they get on multiple at a time with these small servers and just treasure hunt for hours. There'll be like 2-3 HBC guarding the 1 HBC that just repeatedly keeps going to and from treasure chest spawns. Now you really can't take them, unfortunately, because they, work as a group. And so essentially, if you see a small server with multiple HBC in it, they're hunting for treasure chests, and you should try to avoid it. Go in a different small server. Now let's get into what you should do in game. So first thing, turn your volume up as high as it can go. You want to hear everything going on around you, every shot. This is how you'll be able to judge whether or not players are close to you. Secondly, yes, also turn up your brightness, because that way you can see into dark crevices and shit. It's easier to see at night, especially when players are sneaking up on you. You will also need a shovel, snowshoes, plenty of bands, a lot of ammo, a good long-range rifle, and a solid melee. Preferably one that doesn't use up all your stamina in 3 hits. Axes. When out digging for your chests, be ready to accept defeat, because a lot of times the damn chest is glitched. This kind of shit's a bitch to implement into games, okay? And the devs have been away for a little while, so give them a break. There are problems with this game. Don't get too upset when shit doesn't work out and your treasure chest doesn't fucking spawn. The last major advice I've got to give is teamwork. You're a lot safer treasure hunting in a pair. Me and my HBC friend will do this in a pair in small servers where we'll go for chests, and I get 1 chest, he'll get the next chest, then I get a chest, he gets a chest, etc. It doesn't really matter. Point is, you're a lot safer as a group, specifically a group of 2. Make sure you do it with a friend, though. When you're assembling this group of 2, it can't just be some random. People always betray each other over treasure chests. Thanks for watching. Expect more videos out soon. Next video I want to make is going to be some sort of melee combat guide, probably pertaining to tomahawks or some shit.